high levels of fluoroquinolone resistance have emerged in gram-positive and gram-negative bacteria, which is primarily due to chromosomal mutations. Now, cross-resistance also exists among quinolones. Now, you must note that plasmid-mediated resistance or resistance via enzymatic degradation is not of great concern here. Now, if you talk about the mechanisms that are responsible for this resistance, they actually include, first of all, the altered target, in which we have chromosomal mutation. These mutations can be observed in different bacterial genes that are associated with a decreased affinity for the fluoroquinolones at their site of action. Now, both topoisomerase 4 and DNA gyrase may undergo mutations at their respective genes. Now, the second reason of the resistance which may be observed in the bacteria is due to the decreased accumulation of the antibiotic inside the bacterial cell. Now, this reduced intracellular concentration may be linked to porin channels or the efflux pumps. Due to the decreased number of porin channels in the outer membrane of the resistant cell actually impairs the access of the drugs to the intracellular topoisomerases, since the porin channels are not allowing the antibiotic to enter the cell. And what are the efflux pumps doing? Well, they're actually pumping the drug out of the cell. And since the drug is pumped out of the cell, so it cannot show its antibiotic activity. So we discussed a few reasons due to which resistance may be observed in different bacterial groups.